back to my channel. I'm Nicole and you're watching Nick Inc. Artistry. So today you guys are getting ready with me. I did my full face on camera. Usually I start with just my eyes that we're doing, but I did my whole foundation, everything on camera for you guys. And I talked about my favorite songs that I have just been listening to on repeat. And I kind of go into depth on, what songs I listen to when I'm happy and what songs I listen to when I'm sad or wanting to feel emotional or whatever. And I do talk about my favorite lyrics too. I feel like lyrics are so deep and personal, and for me personally, I'm a huge lyric person. If there's like a lyric that I love, I will write it down. I mean, lyrics are obviously so important to songs. I mean, without it, it would just be like an instrumental music, which is great too, but I'm just a lyric person, so. And of course, because I don't want to get copyright, I want this video to be available for anyone to watch. I'm just gonna link a playlist that I put together of all these songs down below so you can listen as we go, as you watch the video, or whatever if you want. So I'll just link that down below, and it'll be in order with the songs that I talk about in this video. So of course, don't forget to check that out. But I did want to say these are my personal favorite songs, so if you don't like any of them, that's okay. We all can have different musical styles, but I would love to know what your guys' like favorite artist or your songs down below, so don't forget to leave me a comment. And of course, like this video while you're down there. And if you would kindly subscribe to my channel, I would love that. I post new videos here every Tuesday and Friday of the week, and I have some really good content coming up that you're not going to want to miss. So let's just jump on right into this video without further ado, and let's hear what my favorite songs and lyrics are. Alright guys, so let's jump right on into this, and this will be obviously a full get ready with me just because I have so many songs and lyrics that I want to go through. So we're going to go through our whole makeup journey together. And just so that this video isn't the longest video ever, I will just leave all my products that I'm using down below in the order that I'm using them. That way I don't have to like stop and explain what I'm using and whatnot. Although I will just say right off the bat, I'm going in with this newer, it's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. It claims to be a full coverage foundation with SPF. I love SPF because obviously you can tell I'm very fair. So I need all that protection in the sun that I can get. And don't mind this, my dog literally like punched me in the face. Not sure about that, ever. Alright, so while I'm blending out my foundation, let's go on in with our first category and our first song. So, the first category, we're going to start off on a really happy note. So these are going to be like my happy songs, my pump me up songs, my songs I listen to when I am really happy and I want to stay in that happy mindset, or the songs that if I'm really down and I need to get happy and just be pumped up, these are the songs that I listen to. Alright, so our first song is going to be Everytime by Ariana Grande, and I don't really have any like lyrics that I especially love with this song, but especially with her live album that she recently released, maybe about a month ago, it was around Christmas, from her Sweetener tour. So it's her singing all the songs from her albums live, which I love because her vocals are just so amazing. So I love that. Just hearing her raw like live vocals, just crazy. I don't know, I love her. But we're gonna have quite a few Ariana Grande songs in here, obviously. I mean, I live and breathe for her, but so every time, like I said, not like any lyrics that really stand out to me. It's kind of like a breakup song. My boyfriend hates that I like breakup songs, but like, I don't know, I feel like they're like almost like empowering. And you know how back in the day when Adele came out with her song Hello, and it's about a breakup and it's sad kind of, but everyone loved it, and everyone like kept saying like, oh, Adele's Hello song makes me think of the boyfriend that I never had or the breakup that I never went through. It's kind of like that, like you feel like the emotions for these songs even though you don't technically relate on like that personal level. I don't know, I'm all about lyrics, so like when I kind of read into lyrics, that's kind of what happens, but I'm not necessarily emotionally like linked with that song, I guess, but I still feel the emotions. I don't know. And then Breathin, of course, this is literally one of my all-time favorite songs ever. So for Breathin, some of my favorite lyrics that literally hit me so deep. So Breathin, the song is kind of all about like kind of having like a panic attack or just like really going through like something really emotional, which if you pay attention to Ariana Grande or anything in like her spectrum or her world, you know that she kind of has been going through quite a bit in the past couple years. And I feel like the song really sums it up for her, but also for me. And I feel like a lot of people can relate to the song, even if you haven't like had a panic attack or anything. Cause I mean, we all have like little mental breakdowns here and there. So I don't really know if I've ever like had like a real panic attack or anything. I'm not too sure, but I could still like really relate to this song. So a couple of my favorite lyrics of all time. So first off, the opening line of the song Breathin is, "Some days things just take way too much of my energy. I look up and the whole room's spinning." Like, that is definitely like a panic attack kind of like symptom, you know, when like your world's kind of falling down, you're like kind of freaking out and stuff. But like I said, if you've gone through any kind of like hard time or any kind of like mental or emotional like battle or something in your life, I feel like you could relate to this on such a deep level. I don't know, those lyrics really just hit me the first time I heard the song, I swear. And then it continues to go. So this is like the chorus part. "Feel my blood running, swear the sky is falling. How do I know this is fabricated?" Okay, so I feel like when you're going through a panic attack, like I said, I really can't relate on that personal level because I don't really think I've gone through one, but from like my mental breakdowns, you know. I mean, we've all had them, let's be real. You know, you had a hard test you had to study for and you're worried about it, you're gonna have a breakdown, whatever. We've all been there. But I feel like, you know, you start to like really just get up in your head and like, I don't know, you almost have to be like, oh, okay, I gotta snap out of this, like, you know, this isn't real, whatever. And then it continues to go. "Time goes by and I can't control my mind. Don't know what else to try, but you tell me every time, just keep breathing." And then she keeps saying, "Just keep breathing and breathing and breathing," you know. So freaking good. And I feel like this is a really good song for a lot of people. I don't know, I feel like we all have, hopefully we all have that one person that no matter what mood we're in, they can easily be like, "Hey, like, calm down, it's all right, it's okay," you know, just brings you back down to earth and grounds you and makes it all okay. For some of us, that could be a family member or, who knows, coworker, maybe friends, whatever. For me, it kind of depends on the situation. My boyfriend, I feel like he's really good. Like, if I had a bad day at work or just a bad day in general, I feel like he could just be like, "It's okay, like, chill, cool it down, you know, chill out a little bit," which is really nice. I feel like we seriously all need to have that one person that can just snap us back into reality. Alright, so moving right along. So Jojo has come out with a couple of new songs. She's finally becoming a thing again. I feel like she went away for a while there, but she is back and she is so like underappreciated. I feel like no one even like thinks about her anymore just because she's been on the spotlight for so long. But she is back and better than ever. Literally, her vocals are insane. The like riffs that she does and everything is so good. So she's back. I love her song Sabotage. I feel like the song's more about like, I mean, in the chorus she's asking like, "Every time, you know, I think about me and you, I wonder, did I blame myself for the sabotage love?" So it's kind of like, should I be here? Should I not? Can't relate, but it's a really good song, I feel like. And I love the beat of it. It's so like chill, but also kind of just like amped up a little bit. I don't know, it's a really good song. Next one we have is Dua Lipa. Don't Start Now. This song's really popular right now. So my favorite couple lyrics of this one are, "I'm not where you left me at all." And I feel like that's a really powerful one because have you ever like lost a friend, or you know, if you have gone through a breakup and they kind of belittle you or whatever, you can be like, "Listen, I'm not where you left me at all. Like, I'm so different, la la la, like time has changed me," that kind of thing, which I love. And then this is her chorus. It's, "Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now." And I love that because I feel like it's been kind of a big thing, like not just in like the celebrity universe or like even YouTube or anything, but like say people cut you out of their life, but then they see that you're doing really good, so they want to get back in your life to like reap the same benefits or to get, you know, the big terms that have been throwing around like clout, you know, just kind of like using you because, you know, you're better off now, so like they want to be better off too, so they try to like use you. So I really like that line. Can't really relate. I mean, is anyone gonna try to come into my life and reap off of my benefits? Like, I don't really have any. Like, another song that I love is from Khalid. It is called Trigger. And once again, no really like significant like lyrics or anything, but I do like the chorus, you know, just saying like, shoot me down, you're the one with the trigger, I don't want to remember." I don't know, I kind of like those lyrics. It's always like the really weird, like deep lyrics that I can't relate to, like I say, but I don't know, I just really like them because they still like hit a part in me. I like feel sympathy and can think of, I guess, situations where people would feel like that, I guess. So moving right along, we have another song from Ariana Grande. It's called How I Look on You. This was from the Charlie's Angels album. I believe Ari kind of like wrote all the songs and like kind of picked who she wanted to sing each song. So she has like 4 or 5 songs on the album, but this is her solo song, How I Look on You. I just love the vibe of this song, and this song for her is kind of like, because I'm in the spotlight, you're gonna use me. Kind of same with the Dua Lipa song, just kind of like, you know, now that we're together, like you're in the spotlight, so then you shut me out, so you're like, I don't know, I like the song. And I don't really have any lyrics on that one either. But so going to Got Her Own, which is also from the same album with the Charlie's Angels, but this is Ariana Grande and Victoria Monet's song together. I love Victoria Monet because they're best friends, and I love that they're like singing buddies and they co-write a lot of songs together, and I love her vibe too. So I love a couple of these lyrics. It's such like a woman empowerment song, which I live for. So some of the lyrics are, don't be trying to front cause this ain't what you're used to. Ladies in the building probably making more than you do. What? But I love this because, I don't know, I feel like women empowerment and women like creating their own businesses and becoming their own boss, like, has really become a huge thing within the past couple years. So I feel like this is like, yeah, like, we have more than you do, like, we don't need you kind of thing, kind of vibe, which I love. And then it continues to say, he might got money, but I bet she got her own, which is like, yes, queen. All the women out there making your own money, props to you, girl. You got this. So also Selena Gomez just released a new album. She's been releasing a lot of songs recently for the album, obviously, but now that's all released, I've listened to a couple songs here and there. I mean, I drive a lot, so I guess I could listen to songs then. That's kind of what I usually do, is I either obviously listen to music or I will like listen to a podcast or something. Like I keep saying, I've been really into like murder mystery stuff, so I've been listening to a lot of like true crime and like interesting stuff like that podcast wise. But when I listen to music, usually I just kind of listen to my favorites because I like to be able to sing the song and like jam out. When I don't know the song, like I'm not familiar with it yet, like I can't relate to it unless I'm super into it, which is rare to find. You know, sometimes I feel like you can instantly like relate to a song and like love it, or sometimes you're like, not really for me, but it's okay. But so I love Selena Gomez's song Rare, and I believe her album is called Rare also. I love in the chorus, it says, it feels like you don't care. Why don't you recognize I'm so rare? Always there. You don't do the same for me. That's not fair. Love those lyrics. Again, it's kind of like not only women empowerment, but it's just saying like, hello, like I'm rare. Like, don't you see, like, don't you know what you're gonna miss kind of thing. So I kind of like how it's like, excuse me, I know my worth kind of thing. So then we're gonna move on to another Khalid song. I literally love his voice. Oh my gosh. Literally love his voice so much. His voice is so interesting for most people. I love it. But so this is his song Up All Night, and I believe this is a newer one as well. But I love the chorus. It goes, focused, I'm coping with the pain. Only getting older by the day. It keeps me up all night. Got these thoughts that keep me up all night. It keeps me up. And I love that because, I know, I struggle with sleeping. I feel like I overthink a lot. Like sometimes I'm able to fall asleep, but then I wake up in the middle of the night for a couple of hours, or other nights I struggle to fall asleep, but then can sleep the whole night. So it's really odd that it's kind of like a toss-up in between. But I like the song because it's like, you know, it keeps me up all night. Just like overthinking, you know, there's thoughts that keep me up. Love that because I can relate. And it's nice to know, like, it's kind of just nice to know that, like, you can relate to something, especially, you know, someone as big as a celebrity. It's nice to know that, like, yeah, like, they're just like me. Because at the end of the day, like, they're still people too, and I feel like we forget that a lot of the time. All right, the next song, I'm so excited about this one. So Mac Miller, R.I.P., love him. Him and Ariana Grande obviously dated. I'm sure you know that whole history and everything. But he sadly passed away at the end of 2018, shortly after his and Ariana Grande's breakup. But his producer, I believe, like a song producer, and him were starting an album or just about to finish up or whatever right before his untimely death. So he finally released it to the public, and it is so amazing. They first released a single, Good News, and I believe the album is also called Good News as well. But there are literally so many lyrics in this one that are just, they literally like touch your soul. And I think it's also because he is gone, it's like just kind of crazy to like see what he was thinking or whatever right before he left. But I love so many lyrics to this song. It was so hard to like narrow down my favorite ones. So I just have a couple of my favorite ones from this one. But the first like part of the song, the first like opening lyrics, spent the whole day in my head, did a little spring cleaning. I'm always too busy dreaming. Maybe I should wake up instead. A lot of things I regret, but I just say I forget. Wow, emotional, deep, literally love that, because spending the whole day in your head just overthinking and overthinking until it literally like eats you and consumes you basically, which I'm sure we can all relate to in some way or form. We all worry or overthink things way too much. But it's just a human thing that we all do in some way or another. But I'm always too busy dreaming. That's literally me. I guess now I'm probably better at it because now I have a job and something to focus on. But I was a huge daydreamer in high school. That's like all I would do. You know, I wouldn't even pay attention to class. I would just be there just daydreaming. And it continues to go on to say, maybe I'll just lay down for a little, and instead of always trying to figure everything out, all I do is say sorry. Half the time, I don't even know what I'm saying it about. Love that. I feel like I'm always saying sorry or apologizing or along the lines for, like, who even knows? And people are like, oh, like, why are you sorry? And it's like, oh, I don't know, just a habit of saying it, or just feeling like I have to be sorry, or just, you know, considerate or whatever it is. And then it obviously continues to go, good news, good news, good news. That's all they want to hear. They don't like it when I'm down, and then continues, obviously. And then I love the part in the song where he's talking about running out of gas, which I feel like is probably just talking about running out of energy and not having energy for things and just hoping that you're gonna make it because you have so much going on, which I love because I feel like in one way or another, sometimes we tend to run ourselves down, and we have to remember, like, you know, take it easy. Don't completely run out of energy. Don't completely run yourself down, you know. All right, so that kind of left off on like the happy or like more pump up songs. So now we're gonna go more into like the emotional and the sad song range, which I feel like people like sad songs, but they don't at the same time. So kind of emotional songs, I don't know, I listen to them when, I guess, not only when I'm sad, obviously, I guess sometimes you just need to cry it out, like, seriously, and sometimes you just need to, like, let your emotions flood and just, like, do what you want to do and, like, just let your emotions kind of take over. I feel like if you bottle things inside for too long, like, it's bound to just all come out. So, I mean, once in a while, you just kind of, like, want to wallow in the sadness, which sounds, like, worse than it actually is, but, like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but sometimes you're just, like, in, like, the sad or, like, sappy, more emotional mood, and that's okay. But so my first song in this category, we have a couple songs by Catie Turner. I love her. Her voice is so beautiful. I've talked about her a couple times on this channel because a couple of her songs were featured in the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star series, so I'm sure if you watched them, you heard her angelic voice. But so I love the one song, Home, which I believe was in the most recent, like, couple episodes with Shane and Jeffree. I love the first line of the song, I miss you when I least expect it. Oh, that song, oh, that lyric is, like, so, like, pure and, like, sweet, but also kind of sad, you know? Because we all know that feeling about missing someone and it just coming on randomly, like, you know, you weren't even thinking about them, but here you are crying about them randomly. But then I love, like, certain parts in the song. So she says, when are you coming home? And then with home, she carries on this beautiful, like, melody. But she goes, when are you coming home? In, like, the beginning. Then in the middle, she says, I just want to go home, with the same little home beautiful riff. Then at the end, it says, wherever you are is home. And that's just so sweet. And I feel like, once again, we all, you know, have that one person that, you know, maybe they're the same person that can just calm us down, but they're home, you know, you feel very comfortable and safe with them, and that is a very special thing. Then another song by her, it's called It Gets Better. And this song, the first time I heard it, I literally broke down because I feel like this song is such a deep song, but in kind of a good way, because at the end it's like a good little happy thing. But in the beginning, she goes, they will never understand why I am the way I am, because I don't even know what's going on inside. What the hell is peace of mind? And that, oh, that is just such a beautiful, literally beautiful lyric. I love that one so much. But then she continues to go on that, you know, they say it gets better, damn, it's taking forever. I know these days should be treasured, but I don't want to remember at all. I feel like I've done my time, still don't see the end in sight, but they say it gets better. And I feel like, once again, with all these songs, like, we can all relate to, you know, hustling, going to work every day, but at the end you're like, oh, but, like, I'm not getting anywhere. Like, where is the end? Like, I feel like I've done my time because I'm doing this all the time and burning myself out, but, like, I don't see the end in sight. Like, but people say it gets better. Oh, love that one so much. I feel like we can all get, you know, a little discouraged here and there, but we do have to remember that it does get better. You know, it's not gonna continue forever. This too shall pass. I don't know who says that famous quote, but I like it. Then we have a couple more well-known songs, like Louis Capaldi sings Before You Go. Love the song. I actually love a cover here on YouTube. Her name's Alice Salord, or I will of course link her down below. Her voice is so amazing. She just does, like, random covers on songs, but I didn't even know this song existed until she recently put up a cover of it, and I fell in love. And Lewis's version is good or whatever, but I think because I heard her version first, I'm, like, obsessed with, like, her version of the song. It's like her take on it, and I don't know. I live for it. In the song, you know, so before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you had a storm to weather. Wow, pure poetry right there. That beautiful. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. And then it continues to go, so before you go. But wow, deep lyrics, but someone out there can relate. So then my next favorite, more sad song is Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish. This is a newer song. I feel like she just put this one out in like probably like the past month or so as well. I love anything Billie Eilish. I don't really have many of her songs on here because it's so hard to narrow down like my favorite ones by her. But I feel like out of any artist that I'm listing off today, like my voice is probably the closest to Billie's just because I have a lower register as well. But I love her like smooth, raspy, beautiful, intricate voice. It's so unique than anyone that we have. No! It's so interesting from than anyone else that's on the radio right now, which I love. But this song especially, I had a dream, I got everything I wanted, not what you think, and if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare. Wow, right? Like, because you think, you know, having everything you want is going to make you happy or whatever, but it's not what you think. It might have been a nightmare actually, which crazy, because you know how people say, like, be careful what you wish for? It's like the same thing. Beautiful, beautiful. And then she goes to continue to say, thought I could fly, so I stepped off the golden, speaking of like the golden bridge, like stepping off the golden bridge. Nobody cried, nobody even noticed. I saw them standing right there. I kind of thought they might care. So beautiful and so deep. I literally love these lyrics, just saying how, you know, no one even noticed when I was gone. You know, I thought they might care because they were standing right there and they watched it, but no. Oh, I just love that so much. All right, we're on to like our last handful of songs, so bear with me. So I love musicals or like Broadway, like theatrical music. I don't know why I'm trying to talk while putting on lipstick. Hold on. Ooh, love this lipstick because it matches my scarf. Love that. I love a couple of the songs from Waitress, the musical, but She Used to Be Mine. A lot of people have sung this song, and not that many people do it justice, I feel like, but I love these couple lyrics. So most days I don't recognize me. That's just like a random one. Love that. Like some days you just don't feel like yourself and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, like I just don't recognize me. And then she goes to continue. So this is the whole chorus, which cuts so deep, I feel like. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. That's me. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. Like, that is an emotional roller coaster song, but it's just so deep and beautiful, and like, I don't know, I just keep using those terms because it's like all these songs, you know, just beautiful, just lovely, lovely. And then I love the song Gone Away by H.E.R, H.E.R. I was watching an interview with Billie Eilish. I think it was like a interview where like she sung a couple like covers of songs or something like that, random bits and pieces. And she said how much she loved the song because the girl's voice is so beautiful. So of course I found her, and I don't really have a favorite lyric though. The whole song is just like a really deep, beautiful message with this beautiful serenading voice. I can't even. Alright, so moving on to another Billie Eilish song. I think I have like two more, but the first one, Xanny. I love this song. This is probably one of my first songs like I really fell into love like with her. But she goes, what is this about them? I must be missing something. They just keep doing nothing. Too intoxicated to be scared. I love it. I've never taken a Xanax. I don't know. I mean, I don't judge if you do. But I just love the song, how like, I don't know, there's just something about it I just love. And then also her song, Listen Before I Go. It's a very, very emotional, very deep, emo song for sure. She goes, take me to the rooftop. I want to see the world when I stop breathing. Then she goes, turning blue. Oh, love that. And then if you need me, want to see me, better hurry because I'm leaving soon. But I feel like this song is so deep and heavy, but I love it so much just because it's like an emotional song. I like songs with meaning, obviously. And then this song is really popular right now, If the World Was Ending. It's by J.P. Saxe and Julia Michaels. Their voices together are so beautiful. Their harmony is amazing together. If they're not already married to other people, they need to get married because they are so cute together. But the song goes, if the world was ending, you'd come over, right? You'd come over and you'd stay the night. Would you love me for the hell of it? All our fears would be irrelevant. if the world was ending, you'd come over, right? I love that it's asking a question. It's like, you would come over, right? Question mark. Like, you would, right? Like, wow. And it just makes me wonder, like, if the world was ending, where would I go? Where would you go if the world was ending? Question of the day. Comment down below. And then my last song, it's by Billie Eilish herself, When the Party's Over. This one, and of course Bad Guy, which they're both from the same album, When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? This really made her huge. Like, this blew her up massively. And I love the music video for this because it's very interesting when she's like crying those black tears. I like love that because it's a weird metaphor kind of thing. But I just love this song so much. I love the beginning of the song, especially the first couple lyrics. Don't you know I'm no good for you? I've learned to lose you, can't afford to. Tore my shirt to stop you bleeding, but nothing ever stops you leaving. Oh, that lyric is just so deep, but like, I don't know, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't even deal. But that is all the songs and all the lyrics that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and getting ready with me and listening to my favorite songs. Comment down below if any of my favorite songs are your favorites, or if you guys have any favorite lyrics or songs that I didn't mention. I would love to know what you guys like to listen to. Music is so personal. It's kind of fun, like when you learn like what someone's favorite songs are, like their favorite artists, because I don't know, everyone's different. Everyone has different things that speaks to them on a different level. So I would love to know what yours are down below for sure. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. I do post new videos here every Tuesday and Friday of the week. And I have a lot of fun stuff coming up. I'm going to be filming my favorite hairstyles coming up next, so stay tuned for that. You're not going to want to miss it. And please like this video. If you want me to do more videos like this, I would love to kind of sit down and talk about my favorite songs and lyrics like once a month, because I feel like it kind of changes, especially with seasons change and different things like that. So let me know down below what you guys want to see from me next. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!